Apparently, Sony's Morbius will be a very specific kind of vampire, the sexy kind.
Very dashing.
Actor Jared Leto shared what appears to be a set photo from the forthcoming flick to his Instagram recently, and if you can look past the rippling torso and tight abs, you may find there's more going on than meets the eye. The actor has been all about teasing Morbius via social media. On April 4, 2019, he even posted a short video of himself in character, standing on a busy city street while throngs of passers-by rush around him in a blur. Leto claimed to have posted the set photo in honor of the anniversary of This Is War, the third album by his rock band 30 Seconds to Mars. But it's obviously meant to be a bit of a Morbius tease as well. See that dark smear of blood at the corner of Leto's mouth? So to state the obvious, Jared Leto is a good-looking man, and he's obviously following in the time-honored tradition of superhero movie stars like Thor's Chris Hemsworth by getting into incredible shape for his role as Dr. Michael Morbius, the biochemist who has traditionally been the staunch opponent of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But there are a couple of possible clues in the photo that warrant a closer look. First, Leto is sporting a distinctive Casio digital wristwatch, the kind that was popular in the 80s and 90s. This could be a clue about the time period Morbius will be set in. So far, director Daniel Espinosa hasn't revealed any real plot details or the film's period setting, but the watch's placement here certainly invites speculation. Of course, it could just be indicative of Leto's taste in timepieces. Difficult to say. More importantly, either Leto has suddenly sprouted a whole bunch of moles on his face, or he's covered in those tracking dots used in motion capture performances. Note that in his vampire form, Morbius is, well, frankly, he's hideous in the comics. Rather than practical makeup, it appears that special effects house Envisage will be using CGI to create the living vampire's ghastly look. And yes, that's the same house that provided the effects for Sony's Venom.
We are Venom.
This could be viewed as a positive or a negative, depending on how you feel about Venom's special effects. While plenty of fans were perfectly satisfied with the title character's appearance, others felt that the CGI left a lot to be desired. Some moviegoers even thought the effects looked dated. Of course, Venom and Morbius are two characters with completely different looks, and even if Envisage fell short in rendering the former, they could still totally crush it when it comes to Morbius. After all, the special effects house did awesome work for Espinosa on his film Life, and on last year's underrated Nazi zombie thriller Overlord. Plus, it's worth noting that Venom made $855 million worldwide, which may encourage Sony to pony up a bit more cash for Morbius' special effects budget. At any rate, Leto's excitement over the upcoming film is positively contagious, and we're psyched to see what spin he puts on the material. Following Venom, Morbius will be the second installment in the Sony universe of Marvel characters, which the studio is building because it still holds the rights to a whole bunch of characters associated with Spider-Man. The Sony and Marvel deal won't last forever, and Sony's leverage with Marvel could depend on how well its Sony universe of Marvel offerings do at the box office. As previously noted, Venom did just fine. We'll see just how big a bargaining chip Morbius represents when it hits the big screen on July 31st, 2020. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more exclusive Looper videos about Morbius, Spider-Man, and the Sony universe of Marvel characters are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.